Hey guys, Bianca Charisma here, and today I am going to be teaching episode 4, which is, this is 8, episode 4 on how I create my U-Part wig. So this is going to be a very important episode because this episode is centered around the whole series. So if you have not been tuned in to my channel or my series, this is the U-Part wig series that I have created based on the request of my YouTube channel. So U-Part wigs are my main protective style during my natural hair journey. So this video I'm going to actually show you how I sew my U-Part wig, and this is going to be for a center part U-Part wig. If you guys kind of want to see how to do a like a side part, I will link the video below that is not a part of the series but that is on my channel. So there are lots of different ways that you can actually construct your U-Part wig based off of just how you want your hair to be. I will say that this video is for if you want to actually sew your U-Part wig. I highly request that you sew your U-Part wig, because once you sew it, you don't have to worry about a track falling out, or you don't have to worry about anything because it's securely sewn on. And once you sew it really good, you don't have to, like I said, worry about the track falling out. You can just, when you feel like wearing your wig, put it on, style it, flat iron it, curl it, and go, and that's it. It's just like a real wig. So this is going to be your own custom wig. So I took my time on this video because I want you guys to see how I created this exact U-Part wig with a center part. Now, if you want to wear this hair just as a side part, then it just depends on your braiding pattern. I did my braiding pattern underneath here to match a center part. What I can do if I want my hair to be more of a like a side bang or just a side part, I can do a braiding pattern based on wearing my hair to the side and just basically, you know, move it and clip it that way so it falls differently. But if you actually want to permanently wear your hair with a side bang, then you just will have to do a side bang braiding pattern. But I would probably, if you've never done a U-Part wig, either start off with gluing the tracks on, doing like a bob, which I will link the video below where I already did that. It's not a part of the U-Part wig series, but it's a great video. It's one of my most popular videos on my channel. But I don't have a video on my channel on how I actually sew my U-Part wig onto the cap and actually just, like I said, sew it on and actually have the U pattern, like the U shape, the actual U-Part wig. So I'm gonna stop talking. I want you guys to watch the video. A few facts before we get started is that my U-Part wig, when I construct it, it honestly depends on how great you are with sewing. I'm for sure a beginner sewer, so it takes me, I'd say, a good 2 hours to create or to sew all of my tracks on, because I like to take my time. I like to make sure that the wig is secure. I'll listen to podcasts, inspirational podcasts, while I am listening or constructing my U-Part wig. I listen to Spotify, Pandora. I'll listen to an audiobook. Whatever I can do to pass the time, I will do, because this process is not a short process. If you want a faster process and you really gotta just get it done and go, I would just glue everything on. Only thing about glue is that if you have a lot of, let's say you want to do 4 bundles and you have like long hair, it's easy to snag the hair if you don't glue it good enough, and the hair could potentially, like the like your hair could potentially fall off like a track or whatever if you don't secure it good enough. I'm telling you, that has happened to me before, and I'm like, nope, if I'm gonna do a U-Part wig with long hair, I'm going to sew it and not have to worry about nothing. If I am going to do a bob, I'm either going to sew it if I have time, or I'm going to glue it. If I'm using expensive hair, I'm just gonna sew it. If I'm using like a good price, like reasonable priced hair, I'm going to just glue it. It's just like, it's really up to your preference. So yeah, just keep on watching. If you are not subscribed to me, subscribe to me. If you like this video, go ahead and thumbs it up, please. Thank you so much. And if you haven't watched my previous episodes, go back and watch. And if you want to see more and enter into the giveaway that I'm going to have, like I said, subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends about this, because they probably want to look glam on a on a budget, because that's what I call it, glam on a budget. If you don't want to spend a bunch of money just to get your hair installed on your head, I would go the U-Part wig route. I have not had a sew-in in like 5 years, literally, and my hair has grown tremendously just because I take care of my own hair. I do my own hair, and I don't have to worry about spending a bunch of money every couple months. So if you guys want to keep on watching, stay tuned. I'm going to show you exactly how to create a U-Part wig, how to sew it on. So keep on watching. Alright, so let's get started. My hair is braided under this cap, so I am basically just sewing, or not sewing, I am tracing around my leave out braid. So I'm tracing the part. So when you braided your hair, you determine how much leave out you want it out. I want a good amount of hair out, so that's why my U is going to be pretty big, and I am also drawing lines on the side of my cap because I'm going to cut off that excess part on my cap on the sides. So that is exactly what I'm doing here with a colored pencil, so I can see what I'm doing when I'm sewing the cap. So I am basically just threading my needle. I want to make sure that the ends of my needle are the same length, and I am going to take my mannequin head. It's a styrofoam head from Sally's or your local beauty supply. You're going to make sure to pin your cap onto the styrofoam head, and then you see this adjustable strap here. You're going to pin your hair on top of that adjustable cap, and you don't want to put the pin through the weft. Put it around the weft so that your hair can stay on to the cap while you focus on sewing the hair onto the cap. So you don't want to be holding the hair while you're trying to sew and it's just making you frustrated. Just pin the hair to the cap and sew around the wefts. Don't put your needle through your weft, because it's, number one, it's going to be hard because you already sealed your wefts if you watched the previous episode, and number two, by sewing through your wefts, you're going to create more shedding. So please sew around the wefts. So basically what you're going to do also is to flip your hair over and just continue to sew from side to side, one side to the other. You don't have to cut your wefts. Preserve the hair and cut, or just flip over the hair. So as you can see, I put little pins to let me know where my U is at the top of the cap, so I don't sew past those lines. And I'm just continuing to sew from one side to the other side. So I'm going to fill that space in at the top by going side to side, and here you can see I reached the top, and all I'm going to have is a little U shape at the top here. This is how much leave out I want to have. So what I'm going to do now is cut that U out, cut the sides out, and we are going to be done. Yes, we are done making this U-part wig. So exciting. And after this, I'm going to show you how to add clips to your wig and how to put it on. So it's honestly that easy. I'm so excited. I want you guys to really get excited once you finish this part, and I'm just so happy that you guys watched my tutorial. So in the next video, stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to add clips to your wig. See you in the next one.